Why did I choose to come to Norway? Because I don't really know, to be honest. It was kind of spontaneous.
So my decision to come to Norway was kind of like a last minute sort of.
Because I just wanted to come somewhere completely different from anything I've known.
And I always had this fascination about, I guess, what I'd heard about Scandinavia as a region.
I didn't physically throw a dart at a map, but that's kind of what it was like. I was looking for exchange programs, and a lot of the ones that my school offered were sort of big, Americanized, everything sort of pre-planned, and I wanted something more independent, something a little different.
Jeg hadde tatt etter videregående, så tok jeg et friår for å jobbe og ta opp litt fag, og så var jeg så sykt lei av å være i Kristiansand, og så ville jeg så langt vekk som mulig. Og så søkte jeg i Tromsø, og så kom jeg til Tromsø.
And also, I actually wanted to go to Oslo, but they didn't let me go there, so I had to come here.
I decided to go to Norway because I wanted to come to Scandinavia in general, and Sweden. Yeah, I didn't know it was not that extreme.
And I was chatting with my mom, and she did her abroad year in Norway when she was in college, and so she was telling me, you have to go, it's gonna be so fun, like I'll, connect you with all my old friends there, and so I was like,
And Tromsø I felt like was the most I could get the weirdest experience out of, because it's a place I would probably not visit.
For internasjonale studenter så tror jeg helt klart Tromsø et godt valg. Det noe helt utenom det vanlige. Vi har både nordlys, midnattssol, god blanding av allt.
Det började ju med att jag hade en dröm om att åka på utbyte. Och det var en dröm som jag haft sedan länge, typ 5-6 år sedan. Och så började jag fundera lite på, men vart vill jag åka? Och en grej som jag verkligen saknade i Sverige, det var ju snö. Så jag ville ju någonstans där det var snö.
I basically could just either come here or stay at home.
Jeg angrer når jeg hopper på flyet. men nå er jeg skikkelig takknemlig for å ha vært der. Det er sykt mye bra folk, og det er utrolig fint her.
I have travelled quite a lot, and I haven't met any Norwegians. I had no real idea of what life was going to be like.
I was really scared about the city being like this little Santa village in a very dark place, because I was arriving in January, so it was completely dark. And it surprised me in a good way, actually, because it's quite a cute, small but bigger than I thought, and there's loads to do.
I didn't really come in knowing that much about Norway.
I don't know, I knew it was going to be expensive.
Okay, so for me, I kind of thought that Polar Night would be depressing, and I was prepared for that before I came here in a way, but it turned out to just be incredible. It was so different to what you expect.
Nei, mørketida og egentlig det med middagssol är något jag själv aldrig blir vant till.
Så att jag slet ju inte så mycket med liksom mörkertiden. Men jag tyckte att kvällen blev jättelång. Kvällen började ju 2 eller 1.
Polar Night was interesting. Again, it was exciting because of the contrasts. But there's this point where it sucked really much, especially towards the end. I was really wishing for it to end because it was getting too much.
Jeg er vant til snø, men jeg er vant til en intens måned med helt forferdelig. Mens her kan det være måneder for måneder.
It's nice because you're living with a lot of people here in student housing, so you kind of get that cozy winter feeling where you just start knitting and doing board games for some reason, so I liked it.
The weather in Norway, it snowed yesterday, and today's May 27th.
A lot of the months were very, very dark and cold, but you have to love it, otherwise you're wrong here.
Hvis jeg skal si en negativ ting med Tromsø, så det været, helt klart.
I hated it because when I came it was all the time dark, cold, there were so many storms and I was freaking out all the time, so yeah, I didn't really enjoy it.
The weather in Tromsø has actually been relatively good. There's been more sunshine than I thought there would be, and not so cold as I thought it would be.
very refreshing because where I come from we have one season all year, which is spring, and I really enjoy the contrast here between the cold and the summer, and I just think that adds to the experience.
But I guess the winter is carried on a bit longer than I anticipated. On the 29th of May it was snowing, and it was also snowing back home in Australia.
So I'm used to the colder climate, but not as extreme as here in the Arctic.
So it was a bit bizarre to have the end of May, snow at the start of winter in Australia, and then snow at supposedly summer in Norway. I think my highlight and most memorable experience in Norway so far was my first cross-country ski trip, cabin trip in Lingen.
I don't think I have one actually. I think it's more the different experience you have with the people here, because the people are lovely and meeting everyone and going on random spontaneous trips is the best.
Och jag har stått mycket på skidorna, för jag älskar att åka skidor. Så det är en tur som vi gjorde, vi tog bussen till Tønsvik och så for vi bak fjället hem nere till Romsdalen.
Still in the road sign.
I don't know. I've had so many. If I think of Tromsø, I literally don't know what I think of.
So my most memorable experience was meeting my boyfriend here in Tromsø. He's also an international student.
We were both interested in journalism and we wanted to try out our writing skills. So we started writing for the student magazine here at the university.
Det jeg kommer til å huske mest fra Tromsø, tror jeg alle folk han har møtt. Jeg har møtt så sykt mye folk fra hele verden. Og det er så kult at å bare ha kontakter overalt. Så hvor enn jeg går i verden så føler jeg liksom har gode venner. Og det er jeg veldig, veldig takknemlig for.
I miss Australia all the time. I miss most of all, of course, my family, but I miss the landscapes in where I come from, the big open skies and the endless stars and the red dirt.
The only thing that I really miss from back home are good doctors.
Actually, I don't miss anything because I know it's temporary.
I really miss standard British tea bags. Full stop.
3 words that I would use to describe Norway. Obviously cold.
Cold.
Snow.
Cold, snow.
Det är ju snö.
Snow. Freezing.
Det er kaldt, sykt lenge året. Det er
Magical. Very expensive.
Sweaters.
Like northern lights.
Mountains and midnight sun.
Expensive alcohol.
It's really natural and rugged.
Naturen.
Norwegian.
Freedom.
And it's just a happy place. It's happy.
Also die Norweger sind recht verschlossen, außer sie trinken viel Alkohol, dann sind sie recht offen. Ist aber ähnlich wie bei den Deutschen.
Les Norvégiens sont impressionnants, ils font tout le temps du sport. Ils courent dehors, même quand il pleut, quand il neige, quand il y a du vent.
ノルウェーに来て一番驚いたことは、こっちに来たらもう全員がブロンドで背が高くてすごいかっこいいなと思いました。
El pa d'aquí no m'agrada gens, trobo moltíssim a faltar les baguettes i menjar un entrepà com cal, com Déu mana. De debò.
Dus wat ga ik meestal als ik weer naar huis ga? Moet. De bergen, de natuur en de mensen. Heel veel.
Норвегия мне, конечно, нравится, но водка уж слишком дорогая.
So this year has just been the most eye-opening and adventurous and exciting kind of year of my life. I would suggest it to anybody. I wish I could let everyone else experience this. It was definitely worth it.
Attempt number 50.
Jeg heter Chloe. Do I have apple in my teeth? No. Okay, good, just checking. Universitet.
Okay.
Okay.
Ja.
Jeg heter Emma, jeg er 23 år gammel, og nå sa jeg kamera, unnskyld.
So, did you stop filming?
Les Norvégiens adorent faire du sport. Tu peux les voir. I don't know, my sentence is weird.
Jeg kan snakke litt norsk, men ikke så bra.
Okay, seriously though. Why Norway?
Why not? I'm crazy.
UT som universitet kjempebra. Det masse... Jeg vet ikke.
My name is Cora Lisbeth. I am from Germany, and what was the last one?